In this episode, more sanding, and we finally start to tackle our fender issue. The plastic on the screw pieces are breaking rather than letting the screw move. So I'm going to put some SCM black on top here. So I'm going to prep it quickly. I'm going to leave the rest as rust encapsulator. There's no need to do all the extra. And the rest encapsulator being gloss black will match fine, especially under the dash. However, the top of the dash will be uncovered. So in turn, I need to make sure it matches. Already taped off the VIN. Beyond that, I'm going to prep it and get ready to spray. Just a quick spray can coat, which should be fine as long as I'm doing nice, even passes. So we'll see. Alright, well, I was able to get in a box of parts, mainly for my dash. So, being it's an AC car, there's not a lot of reproduction dash trim pieces that are for this that will match. And then not only that, you can buy some aftermarket, but they're off. They don't have stitching or whatever the issues may be. So I was able to find a used black dash that someone was selling. Cost me couple $100. I didn't need all the pieces. I found someone local that said that it would help me out. So they went and actually picked the dash up, which came from, take a look here, Iowa. And then, so he picked it up in Iowa, broke it down for me, wrapped everything up and sent it out to me. So I gave him a couple extra bucks for the effort and all the work that he did for me. So let's see how it came out. overall, this stuff came out great. Dramatically better condition than my old stuff. I don't even think I still have my old dash trim pieces. However, all these other things I'm missing. My vents, the actual controls, any of the tubing that goes behind, even these simple things like a map delete, or the map light delete, can be challenging to find. So I'm gonna probably try to clean some of this up, see how it turns out while Brandon is in the next bay, as you can hear, drilling away at the Camaro. And then we'll just get back, see how much work this stuff really needs. All right, so now that the majority of the parts are here, I'm gonna start trying to clean them up as best I can. And then what I'm gonna use is something like a prep ball or something like that. I think it's gonna work best for what I need. And then I'm also gonna use a series of smaller brushes. For example, old toothbrush. I also have a metal, like a cleaning brush. Mainly what I'm gonna do is end up hitting the panel with the prep ball and then using those brushes just to try to agitate and get inside of the texture that's there. Now it's a little bit harder to see, but what I want to make sure is that when I prep these, which I'll have to hit them with black paint to match the rest of the interior, I don't have any dirt or debris that's inside those cracks that's going to make those cracks disappear more than they probably already will slightly because I'm adding paint. So with that being said, I'll start on this. Don't know how much I'll get done because it takes a while. So these fenders are pretty schwacked for the most part. Tons of rust, but the outside cleaned up pretty nice. Unfortunately, there's tons and tons of pitting that goes on. This one, Brandon was able to actually take a hammer to and start to straighten. But he thinks he can fix them.
We don't think.
You know?
I know.
You know? You're that confident?
I am.
But other than that, yeah. It's coming along, I guess. You know, honestly.
Do you know in the end, Mike, when, you know, it didn't take me near as long to do my quarter, as it did to do any of yours.
Oh yeah.
You know? So I flip it around and get it torn apart next weekend. That following Sunday, I should be in the same stage I'm in right now.
Yeah.
Very little work that we've seen on that side so far.
Yeah.
And then the tail and that piece. Once my metal's on, then the focus gets shifted back to your car
Yeah.
because my metal's on.
Well, yours is coming along pretty quick. I mean, short of the tail panel, which should go quick.
Yeah.
On mine, we have all of this still to try to tackle. I mean, most of it's just coming off normally, but all that weathering that we got to remove.
Undercoating.
I'm sorry, undercoating. And then I really don't, I mean, there's not really a lot of rust up front. It's just getting it cleaned up.
This stuff here, to do it right, you're going to want to jack this up and take your A-arm off.
Yeah.
You don't have springs, right?
No.
No springs under it?
Nope.
So it's simple. We'll drop your shock from the top. We'll disconnect these bolts. Pull your A-arm out. Sandblast that area as well. You know, at that point, you can put your old back in for now.
No.
But once you sandblast it, wipe it all down, encapsulate it, and then you got to put the stuff back on it to get your tire back on it. So we can put the old back in for now. We'll get ready to spray. We'll spray with all that off.
Yeah.
So your car will be sitting up on jack stands. At the body, we'll spray this whole area at once, like the epoxy, like I did. We'll spray it. And we can do it in here.
Yeah.
You know, get it all sanded down, cleaned up, acetoned. And even like this, you don't have to take that all the way down. You know, it's scuffed to the point to where epoxy will hold. There's no rust there. So you don't have to encapsulate it. You don't have to encapsulate any of this front.
No.
No.
I
you can go straight to epoxy with it.
Probably, I mean, I don't think it hurt.
No, but you have to let it cure completely and then scuff it and then respray epoxy.
True.
So it's a 2-part at that point, or it's a 1-part with straight epoxy.
Yeah.
Or you can just encapsulate it and
Leave it.
wait until we get ready to spray body color, scuff it, spray body color. Or the chassis black.
Yeah.
Which is what you're going with the inside here, right?
Correct.
So, no big deal there. Epoxy is just, to me, I don't have your rust, but you see how durable this is.
Yeah.
You know, feeling it compared to feeling your encapsulator, this is a whole lot different product. It's a lot thicker. And like I said, this will all get sanded down, smooth, and then sprayed body color.